Om Shanti. We shall continue the Murli that we started on Saturday, which is dated 17th of March, 1991. Let's stabilize ourselves for a moment and connect with Baba, take all the powers, and be one in that experience of being connected with the Supreme. Om Shanti. The continuing version of this Murli is in Hindi, so we don't have the English translation. Hence, I shall be reading the remaining part of the Murli in Hindi. Vijay Bhai, would you be able to share the screen?
Yeah, Rakhi bhai.
Thank you. पार्टियों के साथ अव्यक्त बाप दादा की मुलाकात। प्रथम ग्रुप, सभी अपने को होली हंस समझते हो? होली हंस का विशेष कर्म क्या है? हर एक ने सुनाया। जो विशेषताएं सुनाई वह प्रैक्टिकल में कर्म में आती है, क्योंकि सिवाय आप ब्राह्मणों के होली हंस और कौन हो सकता है। इसीलिए पलक से कहो, जैसे बाप सदा ही प्योर है, सदा सर्वशक्तियों कर्म में लाते हैं, ऐसे ही आप होली हंस भी सर्व शक्तियां प्रैक्टिकल में लाने वाले और सदा पवित्र हैं, थे और सदा रहेंगे। तीनों ही काल याद है ना? बाप दादा बच्चों का अनेक बार बजाया हुआ पाठ देख हर्षित होते हैं, इसलिए मुश्किल नहीं लगता है ना? मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान के आगे कभी मुश्किल शब्द स्वप्न में भी नहीं आ सकता। ब्राह्मणों की डिक्शनरी में मुश्किल अक्षर है ना? ब्राह्मणों की डिक्शनरी में मुश्किल अक्षर है? कहाँ छोटे अक्षरों में तो नहीं है। माया के भी नॉलेजफुल हो गए हो ना? जहाँ फुल है वहां फेल नहीं हो सकते। फेल होने का कारण क्या होता है? जानते हुए भी फेल क्यों होते हो? अगर कोई जानता भी हो और फेल भी होता है तो उसे क्या कहेंगे? कोई भी बात में होते हैं तो फेल होने का कारण है कि कोई न कोई बात फील कर लेते हो। फीलिंग फुल हो जाता है, और फुल क्यों करता है पता है? कमजोर कर देता है। उससे बात छोटी होती है लेकिन बड़ी बन जाती है, तो अभी फुल बनो। फेल नहीं होना है, पास होना है। जो भी बात होती है उसे पास करते चलो तो पास विद ऑनर्स हो जाएंगे। तो पास करना है, पास होना है और पास रहना है। जब फलक से कहते हो कि बाप दादा से जितना मेरा प्यार है उतना और किसी का नहीं है, तो जब प्यार है तो पास रहना है, या दूर रहना है? तो पास रहना है और पास होना है। यूके वाले तो बाप दादा की सर्व आशाओं को पूर्ण करने वाले हो ना। सबसे नंबर वन बाप की शुभ आशा कौन सी है? खास यूके वालों के लिए कह रहे हैं। बड़े बड़े माइक लाने हैं जो बाप को प्रत्यक्ष करने के निमित्त बने और बाप के नजदीक आए। अभी यूके में, अमेरिका में और भी विदेश के देशों में माइक निकले जरूर हैं, लेकिन एक हैं सहयोगी और दूसरे हैं सहयोगी समीप वाले। तो ऐसे माइक तैयार करो। वैसे सेवा में वृद्धि अच्छी हो रही है, होती भी रहेगी। अच्छा, रशिया वाले छोटे बच्चे हैं लेकिन लकी हैं। आपका बाप से कितना प्यार है। अच्छा है, बाप दादा भी बच्चों की हिम्मत पर खुश है। अभी मेहनत भूल गए ना? अच्छा। ग्रुप नंबर 2, बाप दादा के समीप आत्माएं हैं, ऐसा अनुभव करते हो? जो समीप आत्माएं होती है तो समीप की निशानी क्या होती है? समीपता की निशानी है समाना, सॉरी, समीपता की निशानी है समान। तो सदा हर कर्म में अपने को बाप समान अनुभव करते हो। ब्रह्मा बाप का श्रेष्ठ संकल्प क्या था? जो बाप कहते हैं वह करना। तो आपका भी संकल्प ऐसा है? हर संकल्प में दृढ़ता है या किसमें है किसमें नहीं है? क्योंकि जैसे ब्रह्मा बाप ने दृढ़ संकल्प से हर कार्य में सफलता प्राप्त की, तो दृढ़ता सफलता का आधार बना। ऐसे फॉलो फादर करो। उनके बोल की विशेषता क्या थी? तो अपने में चेक करो, वह विशेषताएं हमारे में हैं? ऐसे ही कर्म में विशेषता क्या रही? कर्म और योग साथ साथ रहा। ऐसे कर्म में भी चेक करो, फिर देखो संकल्प, बोल और कर्म में कितना समीप है। जितना समीप होंगे उतना ही समान होंगे। जैसे ब्रह्मा बाप ने एक बाप दूसरा न कोई, यह प्रैक्टिकल में कर्म करके दिखाया। ऐसे बाप समान बनने वालों को भी इसी कर्म को फॉलो करना है। तब कहेंगे बाप समान। इतनी हिम्मत है? कभी दिल शिकस्त तो नहीं बनते? पास्ट इज पास्ट, फ्यूचर नहीं करना। फ्यूचर के लिए यही ब्रह्मा बाप के समान दृढ़ संकल्प करना कि कभी दिल शिकस्त नहीं बनना है, सदा दिल खुश रहना है। फ्यूचर के लिए इतनी हिम्मत है ना? माया हिलाए तो भी नहीं हिलना। अगर माया जीत बनने का दृढ़ संकल्प होगा तो माया कुछ नहीं करेगी। सदैव यह स्मृति रखो कि कितने भी बड़े रूप से माया आए, लेकिन नथिंग न्यू। कितनी बार विजयी बने हो तो फिर से बनना बड़ी बात नहीं होगी। अगर माया हिमालय जितने बड़े रूप से आए तो क्या करेंगे? उस समय रास्ता नहीं निकालना, उड़ जाना। सेकंड में उड़ती कला वाले हैं के लिए पहाड़ भी रुई बन जाएगी। तो कितना भी बड़ा पहाड़ का रूप हो, लेकिन डरना नहीं, घबराना नहीं। यह कागज का शेर है, कागज का पहाड़ है। ऐसे पावरफुल आत्माएं ब्रह्मा बाप को फॉलो कर समीप और समान बन जाएगी। अच्छा, ग्रुप नंबर 3। इस ड्रामा के श्रेष्ठ युग संगम की श्रेष्ठ आत्माएं हैं। ऐसे अनुभव करते हो। संगम युग की महिमा अच्छी तरह से स्मृति में रहती है, क्योंकि संगम युग को वरदान मिला हुआ है। संगम युग में ही वरदाता वरदानों से झोली भरते हैं। आप सबकी बुद्धि रूपी झोली वरदानों से भरी हुई है, खाली तो नहीं है। थोड़ी खाली है या इतना भरा हुआ है जो औरों को भी दे सकते हैं, क्योंकि वरदानों का खजाना ऐसा है जो जितना औरों को देंगे उतना आप में भरता जाएगा। तो देते जाओ और बढ़ता जाता है। जितना बढ़ाने चाहते हो उतना देते जाओ। देने की विधि आती है ना, क्योंकि जानते हो यह सब अपना ही परिवार है। आपके ब्रदर्स है ना। अपने परिवार को खाली देख रहा नहीं सकते, अपने परिवार को खाली देख रह नहीं सकते हैं। ऐसा रहम आता है, क्योंकि जैसा बाप वैसे बच्चे। तो सदैव यह चेक करो कि मैंने मर्सीफुल बाप का बच्चा बन कितनी आत्माओं पर रहम किया है। सिर्फ वाणी से नहीं, मनसा अपनी वृत्ति से वायुमंडल द्वारा भी आत्माओं को बाप द्वारा मिली हुई शक्तियां दे सका। तो मनसा सेवा करने आती है। जब थोड़े समय में सारे विश्व की सेवा संपन्न करनी है तो तीव्र गति से सेवा करो। जितना स्वयं को सेवा में बिजी रखेंगे उतना स्वयं सहज मायाजीत बन जाएंगे, क्योंकि औरों को मायाजीत बनने से उन आत्माओं की दुआएं आपको और सहज आगे बढ़ाती रहेगी। मायाजीत बनना सहज लगता है या कठिन? आप जब कमजोर बन जाते हैं तब माया शक्तिशाली बनती है। आप कमजोर नहीं बनो। बाबा तो सदैव चाहते हैं कि हर एक बच्चा मायाजीत बने। तो जिससे प्यार होता है वो जो चाहता है वही किया जाता है। बाप से तो प्यार है ना, तो करो। जब यह याद रहेगा कि बाप मेरे से यही चाहता है तो स्वतः ही शक्तिशाली हो जाएंगे और मायाजीत बन जाएंगे। माया आती तब है जब कमजोर बनते हो। इसलिए सदा मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान बनो। मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान बनने की विधि है चलते फिरते याद की शक्ति और सेवा की शक्ति देने में बिजी रहो। बिजी रहना अर्थात मायाजीत रहना। रोज अपने मन का टाइम टेबल बनाओ। मन बिजी होगा तो मन जीत माया जीत हो ही जाएंगे। ग्रुप नंबर 4। सभी अपने को इस समय भी तख्त नशीन आत्माएं अनुभव करते हो। डबल तख्त है या सिंगल? आत्मा का अकाल तख्त भी याद है और दिल तख्त भी याद है। अगर अकाल तख्त को भूलते हो तो बॉडी कॉन्शियस में आते हो, फिर परवश हो जाते हो। सदैव यह स्मृति रखो कि मैं इस समय इस शरीर का मालिक हूँ। तो मालिक अपनी रचना के वश कैसे हो सकता है? अगर मालिक अपनी रचना के वश हो गया तो मोहताज हो गया ना। तो अभ्यास करो और कर्म करते हुए बीच बीच में चेक करो कि मैं मालिकपन की सीट पर सेट हूँ या नीचे तो नहीं आ जाता। सिर्फ रात को चेक नहीं करो, कर्म करते बीच बीच में चेक करो। वैसे भी कहते हैं कि कर्म करने से पहले सोचो फिर करो। ऐसे नहीं कि पहले करो फिर सोचो। फिर निरंतर मालिकपन की स्मृति और नशे में रहेंगे। संगम युग पर बाप आकर मालिकपन की सीट पर सेट करता है। स्वयं भगवान आपको स्थिति की सीट पर बिठाता है। तो बैठना चाहते ना? अच्छा, ओम शांति। Let's stabilize for few moments और आज के बाबा के महावाक्य जो हमने पढ़े, लेट्स रिफ्लेक्ट दैट और फिर हम अपने पॉइंट शेयर करेंगे। Shanti, you can start sharing our reflections from Baba's Murli that we read.
Om Shanti. Sister. By being occupied in services, one would be free from waste thoughts and hence would become Mayajit. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Any other thoughts, any other sharings, and from all the group meetings that Baba did, Baba spoke about?
Baba says we need to have the determined thought to, defeat Maya. So that's when we can really become Maya Jeet. Okay, so you know, if our thought is very normal, then Maya can take over. Okay, so we have to have the determined thought. I am Maya Jeet. Okay, and if we have that thought, then we can even defeat any sort of a pahad, even problems that like as big as a mountain, right? We can bring that into rui, that means cotton wool, right? So it's all about our stage. And then yes, even yesterday also Baba highlighted on keeping the self busy on doing service. So when we keep ourselves busy doing service, then there is Maya will not get any chance to come in and take over us. So that is one good method to keep ourselves busy, or where we don't let Maya to enter.
Um,
Yeah, thank you.
One method that Baba speaks today for becoming Maya Jeet is stop getting into the space of feeling. जब आप feel करते हो तो आप fail होते हो. The the access that Baba says is have the experience of being full all the time, being connected with Baba, and don't get pulled down by any kind of feelings. So, couple of such methods Baba said how to be away from Maya and how to keep our stage stable and undisturbed at any given point of time. Any other thoughts, any other sharing?
Sir, could you clarify the statement that Baba made? हिमालय जब आगे आता है तो उसे पार नहीं, उससे उड़ जाना. So Himalaya probably means obstacles. So what is actually how to interpret this in day-to-day functioning?
Would anybody like to share their interpretation on the statement? Or share your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think yes, it's the problems. When we think about problems, or when we let Maya to come in, then the since we are living in Maya's world, Maya will definitely try to harm us or give us in the form of problems. And the more we think about that, the problems will take its own size. Okay, and it's our attitude, the way we look at it, the problems, right? And then it because the problem in itself does not have its own size, so it will, it will grow. Okay, and then when we stabilize ourselves in our stage, right, and where we remember Baba, that's when Baba says second mein ud jana, right? So that means we have to stabilize ourselves in ourselves, that I am beyond all this, right? And then we can fly out. See, it's all about our stage. That is what is my understanding. So Maya is like a paper tiger that comes in the form of obstacle, and it will stand, right? And we feel like, okay, it's a big problem, then it's a big problem. If we feel like it's nothing, then it's nothing new. This is already have handled it. Then our attitude changes towards the problem. When attitude changes, then even big problem will appear to be a small problem for us. So the size, I think the size, big or small, it is based on our attitude that we create. So yeah, so you stabilize, then even pahad also you can turn into cotton wool. You can fly, or sometimes Baba says, you stop beating that bush around, just fly out. Right, so that means flying that happens when we stabilize in our form. It's like we are thinking that I'm alive, right? Soul does not have any problems, right? So the problems, everything that we handle here is all related to body. So when we forget our awareness, that is when we are bound by these problems. So it's more of re-stabilizing ourselves in that consciousness. Then there is no problem. Yeah, that's my thought on that. Others can share.
Yes, Pajit Bhai. Yujavani, you wanted to say something?
I didn't hear Vinod Bhai properly. That's why I just wanted to ask him. Now I understood it's something. I think about facing Maya. That's what he was his question, I suppose. I think yesterday's blessing, even if you see as that one thing, whenever you see any soul, of course, yeah, it's a situation. Whenever you see any soul, see him in his original samskars. Don't see him in his present samskars. When you're able to see a person in your original samskar, you can do that only when you are on your original stage. So when you're stable in your own original stage, Baba said in yesterday's blessing, you can easily overcome all adverse situation. Even I have to be in my original samskars, not my present samskars. So because there is a conflict of what Baba had spoken about intentions, the three things, he spoke about 3+3 yesterday. He said one is intention, and then I think he spoke about swabhav and all. And for the three cut he spoke about, we look about Pardarshan, Par Chintan, and Parmat, and that three to be cut. So if all this is done, then the old type of nature will finish. And when I have to see what is my intention in that particular situation and all. Do I want to cross the problem, or do I want to face the problem, and face it and finish it, or fear away and run away? What I want to do is that's what I have to see. So if I have very good intentions, bhavna, then conflict of nature will finish. Then I will get the power to face all situations. This I was just thinking about yesterday's lovely blessing. So that may be one of the reasons, I think, but still I think you can add more. I didn't hear his question properly. That is why I came in between.
Got it. Vinod Bhai, did you get any reflection on what you were asking?
I think a bit of it, brother interpreted it as मतलब हिमालय जैसा ऑब्स्टिकल्स आते हैं तो उठ जाओ वहां से, उसे पार करने की कोशिश नहीं करना। मतलब we should get away from body consciousness and be seated in soul consciousness, because brother says all these obstacles are related to body and not to the soul. um, any real life examples can somebody share? Have they been able to? So, sister, I was asking, Girija sister, I was asking, Baba has said here in the Murli, thing while talking to group number 3, that हिमालय जैसा चीजें आती हैं तो उससे पार करने की कोशिश नहीं करना, बट उससे उड़ जाना। So, in real
Yeah.
life, has anybody faced any examples to see have they really done away with the problems by being in self-conscious state?
Vinod Bhai, when you were young, have you heard this story? Because that story which I heard when I was young is doesn't go in par with what Baba is saying. Like a person is crossing on the road, he sees a big boulder on the road, and he says, "No, why I should take care to remove it and all." And he goes skirts around, and he goes away. That way, many people do. But there comes a good Samaritan who sees the big this. He said, if suppose it's here, how will vehicles cross and all? So what does he do? He takes that thing and he pulls it to the side and he sees a pot of golden coin down. Now, if you see that, he didn't fly away from there. He पार करने के लिए खुद के लिए so I whenever this Baba says fly, I always keep that story in mind. But what Baba says it, the more you go and hit with Maya face, you're going to be defeated in that. There are certain things where ignorance is better, the best thing to do than trying to fight. So, are you going to spend your time in only boxing and boxing and boxing? And why you're giving importance to Maya? And she is also Balwan. Don't think Maya has got no strength. And now this time of day, she's absolutely strong. So instead of that, he gives us our original stage. He says, why don't you fly over there? And then I use that animation that Maya is looking down and looking up and say, hey, what is this? This person is flying away when I am sitting here like that. I always used to connect that story with this, but why Baba is saying is if you're going to waste your time in only fighting situations, so many things, Baba says sit on the problem. The problem should not sit above you. You sit on the problem. That means उड़ के जाओ क्या कितना बार हम जाके मरते मरते रहेंगे जाओ then you'll see hey that कुछ नहीं था. I don't know. I used to often connect that story with this, and I used to tell Baba, isn't your story a little different? But then this is what he means. संगम युग का समय थोड़ा है और इसी तरह आप ऐसा झगड़ा करते रहेंगे और एंड यू सी फालतू आई वाज फाइटिंग ओनली फॉर दिस ऐसा हम सोच लेंगे. So I took the story, I took this to be like that.
Copinal, by you getting access to your question, or yet is it yet unresolved?
Well, it's okay. Thanks, everybody. Yeah.
I don't
So
think Vinod Bhai got convinced. Bhai, whenever we face many situations in life. See, people, who don't listen to you, you go on hitting them. Nothing happens. They don't change at all. And then you get fed up. How long am I going to waste my time just going after this person like that? And, we have a very bad thought in the mind. ये तो कभी सुधरेगा ही नहीं. This we do even see as mothers and all, when children and all, they say there's no point in going behind this child of mine. He's not going to sudrafy better. There are many of this. And then we just go above it, we leave it, we don't go behind. जितना आप पीछे 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 जाता है ना वो प्रॉब्लम भी आपके पीछे 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 आएगा. अगर आप उड़ जाएगा शायद प्रॉब्लम भी उड़ जाएगा. See, you have to take a thought like that, by to know. Or otherwise, what you do, no, just sit with Baba and go through that paragraph again. I'll tell you, Baba will give you some idea. He knows how to reply to each of his children. So sit with that paragraph again, sit with Brahma Baba in front. I promise you, he'll give you some better idea.
Yeah, I just want to add on to this. Okay. So, problems, right? When I say problems, it could be anything. So now Vinod Bhai being a doctor, he might have problems like, some patient will be doing everything what he says, but others may not, right? So one would start questioning when the illness is not getting cured on time or when he is not finding a solution to it, right? Then there is a chance that the patient can question him, right? And let's say if Vinod Bhai start questioning back in the same way, then what is happening there? You're making the problem big and big, right? It's all about how you handle it. So when there is a conflict and you're again going and talking to him, and then the problem you're making it big, right? The more you question it, that's why Baba says, not fly. So, some people will have that ego. I'm a doctor, so I have so many years of experience. I know what to do and what not. So when patients ask questions or when they have problem, right? So they start shouting or they try to uh, shut them forcefully, right? So that all can, in turn create more and more problems, right? Sometimes there is a possibility. So those all, one is trying to make that problem big and big, right? But on the other side, when you use instead of why, adding more question, but you fly. Think about you flying in the sense, not just maybe politely responding to that person and then say, okay, let's do what we can do, and then let's see if I can talk to my senior doctor and then get a suggestion, and and then somewhere you diluting the problem rather than making it too big. So I think that is one method, you flying, okay, than making it big. So so there, see, attitude is creating that problem. Attitude is making it big, like a mountain. But same time, your attitude is to resolve, looking at the solution. Then, even though the other person is trying to provoke you, but you're not getting provoked, you're not going ahead and making so many questions. So there you're diluting everything and making him, shant and peaceful. Okay, and you're not applying your ego there, or um, you're very peacefully responding and making him, even that person making him peaceful. And that way, yes, you're flying. You're in your stage. I believe in that scenario, the problem will become very small. Can you connect it?
Bijit
Yes,
Bhai,
brother. Yeah.
sorry, you gave him the example of a doctor. I don't think he's going to like this. Baba has got very nice words. Why, fly, what, dot. That and all will not apply to a doctor and all. He's not going to sit there and say, no, he'll go through the problem. He wants to attack the problem. He wants to kill the problem. He wants to see the problem. I don't think if you take an example of Vinod Bhai as a doctor, that this is going to help. They are the people who will explore it, break it, see it, do it, then only they'll go. They are not going to fly over the problem. I don't think so. No, I mean, if you took the example of him being a doctor and all, and Baba very nicely says, what, dot. Sometimes it's not, we like to hear it. But sometimes I tell Baba, see, you were nothing, you got everything as a guarantee, Brahma Baba, you got this, you got that. So everything you got. But he's saying that is why you're all number one, that is why you're coming to this. So what you said, the last part, you said something, no? To minimize the problem. That can be, method can be done. To reduce the problem to nothing by facing it. No, I'm finishing it. But when you, so for that part to face, you have to have reality, you have to have stage, you have to have stability. Then I don't think any problem can sit away. So otherwise, Vinod bhai, you really don't go to that why, fly, and all. But sometimes why Baba says it, because we always put too much of our mind in these things. Like, और कितना this है. If you yourself as a Brahmin, we are going to think about problems. I think we will be when we are going to solve the problems of the world. That's why Baba, I think he found it's my children are all are very intelligent children, doctors and engineers. I can't tell them all that. I think that's why he explored your intellect today, Vinod Bhai. Anyhow, you sit with him, he'll give you some beautiful answer. Is it okay?
Yes, sister. Thank you, brother. I'll try experimenting the statement and get back the answer. Well, thank you, everybody.
Rakiben, my takeaway, I don't know why nobody mentioned it, is follow Brahma, follow Father, group number 2. That was too close to my heart. Everything else, I just thought, it was like moral science, this problem or thing, and how to be close. I was trying to remember yesterday, Baba said, I don't know what he said properly yesterday, whether being equal is being close to Father, not being equal is not being close. There was a sentence in yesterday's Murli which I couldn't remember. But Dridata, which he had, Brahma Baba had, willpower, which Brahma Baba had. Right from the day when Baba entered him and told him, You are the one, you are the one. There was not a single day when he has, single moment when he has gone down. And it was always Hanji, Hanji, Hanji. We know so many stories of Garibi and all. So I know I can't become like Brahma Baba. Anyway, why I should do like Brahma Baba? I'm not going to get number one place. That is okay. But the Dridata, the famous saying, Dridata Safalta ki, determination is the key to success. I always like that because that's what we lack. Determination, if we have that, I have to do it, I have to finish it. That kind of thought which he had, if he did not have that time, where would the Brahmins be created, the Adi Brahmins, and from the Adi Brahmins, you, I, and all. So that kind of Bap Saman I really like. That's why I love Brahma. I love the way, but he is not praised. Only Shiv Baba is praised. Shiv Baba is worshipped. He is not worshipped. That kind of a harbinger, a humble harbinger whose name is not mentioned everywhere. I think I love Brahma. I like that one paragraph. And it was a beautiful takeaway for me in group number 2. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thanks for sharing to all of you and the reflection that is going on. Let's move on to meditation. Vijay, can you play the song that I've just sent it to you?
Yeah, Rakiben.
Will you stop sharing it, or if it's you will be still able to play, or should we?
I thought I'm sharing it. Okay, once again, let me try again.
No, we can't hear anything. I think there's a challenge.
Now? Now?
No. I'll try doing that.
Okay.
शिव बाबा को याद कर, जी भर उसको प्यार कर, सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना। शिव बाबा को याद कर, जी भर उसको प्यार कर, सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना। आया है लेके झूमती बहारें, रिमझिम बरसती स्नेह की फुहारें। रंग निराला है, रूप सलोना, दिल चाहे उससे जुदा कब न होना। अब ना इंतजार कर, बैठना हिम्मत हार कर, प्रभु का तू दीदार कर ले मेरे मना। शिव बाबा को याद कर, जी भर उसको प्यार कर, सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना। यादों की लहरों में जो
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. We submit tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.